may as well be in its scabbard against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Kemana ini? Ikutin jalan ini aja. Bener gak? Bisa sih. Oh, di bawah. Ini di atas sih. Hai guys. Hai. Boleh ngisi nih buat gacha. Jangan lupa subscribe ya. Kasih like juga. Kita mau cari misi guys. Mana nih selesai. Gelap banget coy.
Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see.
Into the shadows. Strider. Time to testify. Into the shadows.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken?
Gue pengen gacha yang apa namanya, karakter yang itu tuh, lupa gue namanya. Nih, gue pengen gacha karakter ini nih. Siapa sih namanya dia? Arlecchino. Gue pengen dapat banget Arlecchino. Habis misi ini gue gacain.
Here. Did Flynn leave these marks?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flynn's voice? Did you hear that? Right. Is that really him? We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Disuruh kemana kita? Oh ini. Yang tadi. Terbantu pada perburuan liar di tempat ini. Jika menyentuh terlalu sering, kamu akan membuat sesat dan aduh. Mendekat tentang cara menyelamatkan. Gimana sih? Oh, kita harus membunuh itu kabut hitam. Itu game kemana? Ih, komen-komen dong, tujuan kemana sih? Kecuali itu. Oh itu.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
It's stronger than before. Lantern, no!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tingling.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt has an...
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the... Might I ask what magic that was? And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just...
That is a lot. I sensed a power. I freely confess to being an Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him?
I concur. And here's the kicker. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? No.
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued abilities. Either way, I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for... I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts. They alone have the ability to quickly... They usually don't pay my whereabouts.
You mean...
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the wild hunt.
It must belong to a rat.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then.
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it.
Ah,
So not only is this Ruria ruthless, but a purveyor of dirt. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. And his order, he worked so hard.
oh,
But every year, in truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. The higher-ups would think he's too, whereas his subordinates would think. So he waited. And one that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rurier's. And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he...
but Rare be angry that the cannon Sophie set up the fire. Just
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened. Either way,
still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistant.
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, sadly, no. The motive behind the kill, but considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, but we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter. Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flintz's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered. So as I thought, your
The perks of being...
your but let us leave such trivial topic. Just identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the sergeant.
To sow chaos by depriving...
If the wild hunt's true, he would have no reason whatsoever. Let's look again more closely. Well, that... When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certain...
Oh, if we can't get any lead... Oh, the longer we're stuck here... You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that...
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular... But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but...
The Soci UMed could have been Rerir in disguise.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so...
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more. Remember to pick me up by the window.
You two. And Flint's. Giving me up?
It is indeed. Arson's... We're investigating a certain matter in...
So see. Oh. So the rumors You know what? Forget it.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, and I understood completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hinza. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank...
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point, with the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. Shifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some... Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but...
This also has me stumped for the moment. But how would that help Rear exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies,
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. We'll have to fight for Rear eventually.
Yeah, we should totally...
A reasonable suggestion. My colleagues have never failed to... That would be good, yes.
Phew, back inside.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. Had you already sensed the unique power? I see. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to...
Yeah, they're covered in...
Your deduction, you know human... But something...
So...
Have you heard of how this race...
We've heard some...
I once turned my heart toward humanity. And thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast... Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my path. cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Paimon's lips are sealed.
All right.
Finally, we can rest.
Yes.
Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Selesaikan dia. Belum, Cok. Yuk kita gacha yuk. Semoga dapat, anjay. Dengan modal segini tuh semoga dapat ya. Dapat nggak ya? Kita cek dulu. Riwayatnya kita cek dulu. Lima, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Enggak ya, sampai cok. Kedua ya. Coba ya. Please. Gagal. Kita coba lagi. Dapat dong. Yes, dapat. Sudah dapat. Dapat dong. Apa nih? Elah, Rosaria deh. Kita coba lagi. Harusnya dapat sih. Ih, gak masukin dia. Jadi